Hey guys, what's up? My name is Art. Something's on my mind. When something's on my mind, I have to do a video. The reason why I'm doing a video right now is because, like I said, something's on my mind, and it's not the best thing in the world, but it's not the worst thing. Okay. Okay. So what happened is I went to breakfast this morning, my usual breakfast before I go to work, and my card's declined. And I was like, what? Why is my card declined? I just got paid last week. I said, did I goof up in my budget again? And which technically I did. I goofed up in my budget. And that's bound to happen every so often. So I was like, okay, fine. So I looked up. Luckily, I had another credit card to. I had a credit card to, pay for it. And I looked up. I said, man, how come this didn't warn me? This usually warns me when I'm in danger. And what happened is at 5:30 this morning, that's when my email came out to my email and said, "Oh, guess what? You're almost broke." I'm like, oh. Now, thing is, one, I technically am broke, but I do get paid in about. I do get paid next Friday, so I'm not that worried. I'm not that worried. And the reason why I'm not that worried is because I do have enough. I do have enough credit to fill my tank up with gas, buy some groceries and stuff like that. So I'm fine. I'm fine. Just the fact of like, holy shit. Well, then again, Art, you just bought a whole bunch of DVDs recently. You just bought some comic books recently. You just bought a whole bunch of shit recently too, and that's all part of it. But then again, like I said, okay, that's fine. I can admit that. So I looked up. I said, you know what? Why am I in this? What? Why is this? I shouldn't be like this. Why? Am I depressed? And I said, yeah, not really. It's just that certain things happening. Okay. So now what? So I looked up. I said, you know what? Since this should not be going on, let me see why this is going on the way it is. Okay. So what happened was, okay, good. So what happened was I looked up what two places, Western Union and MoneyGram. Okay. And this is the stuff I can track to a certain extent. So I looked up and said, okay, in the past 2.5 years, I dealt with 4 women. Every one of those women had one thing in common. They liked the idea of me with money. As long as I helped them out, that was cool. But as soon as I didn't have, as soon as they asked me for money, I said no. I get the why, how come, don't you know? And I get questioned. I'm like, wait, hold on a second. And I'm thinking to myself, why are you questioning me if I don't have money to give you? Shouldn't the question is, how come your ass don't have money? Shouldn't that be the fucking question? How come your ass don't have money? Not why I don't have money. So I looked up to this one. So I looked and I broke it down, through old text messages and stuff like that. This one girl, I helped her out with $1,600. I paid for a hotel for this is like 2 years ago. I paid for a hotel for about a month. Never got anything out of it except for a headache. Then I'm sober. And then I went to her sober phase. And when she said, "I'm sober, I need help," and I was like, "Okay, fine. Here's some money to help you out." Yeah, that was a bad move on my part. Bad move on my part. But then again, that was some videos ago. Okay. One girl, I gave her. Technically, I helped her out with $1,000 that I know of. You know, That was over the past couple of years. I haven't did anything with her. It's rain. That's why you hear this. I haven't did anything. It's coming. I had to close my window because it's coming through my screens. And I had to shut the window totally because raindrops are splashing through. So it's gonna be insanely hot here. And I looked up and I was like, $1,000. Shit. Now the fun thing is, at the convention, I had basically spent like $700 at the convention. So this is just that was all planned. But I just want to read this. I look up and say, wow. And this is stuff I can actually track and I remember. That doesn't mean that, true, I'm pretty sure these numbers are higher, but I'm just using this video to give you an idea of what you do. It's actually hurting you. One girl I helped with $2,555. That's all the stuff I can track. That includes a phone. Her little insane stuff. So I'm looked up. I was like, $2,500 would have been really cool right now. The big thing is this one girl, $4,400, $4,470. I helped this bitch out with. I look up. Now the fun thing is, like I said, I'm broke right now. I can't. This one girl, she blocked my number, so I can't call her for money. This other girl, she ain't really talking to me because I didn't give her any, because I didn't help the bitch out of jail. So, and I know she don't have any money, so I should call her up and say, hey, you got some money you can, repay me back with, you know what I'm saying? The other two, I look up, I should call them up and say, hey, I was wondering, if you could help me out because I'm in desperate need of help. And I just want to do this to see what they say. Now the fun thing is, all this total was like $9,600. $9,600. This is more than what I paid for the drunk. This is just as much as I paid for my drunk driving incident. That's fucked up. Within a 2.5 year time span. And when I say a 2.5 year time span, that's from like 2.5 years ago till now. No one gets anything now. But look at that. $9,600. I could have been sitting on 10 grand right now. So when I'm broke, right now, I'm like, sheesh. Well, I did put gas in the tank the other day, which is good. I kind of want to go get some Slurpees or something, shit like that, but I can't. I can do it, but now I gotta figure out if it's a real good idea or not. But think about that. I could have been sitting on almost 10 grand. Now let me ask you a question. What can you do something with 10 grand? What can you do with 10 grand in your pocket right now? 10 grand means I could have went to Europe for a week. I could have took a 2-week trip to Europe. I could have went back to Japan for 2 weeks. Wow. This could have cleared up 2 credit cards. Think of the possibilities. And see, the thing is, I'm using this as an example of what I could have used this shit for. But what happened is, this money is gone. This money is gone. I can't go to anybody for money. I can't go to anybody for cash. I can't. See, here's the funny thing is, you're the one who has to help yourself out. If you have to help yourself out, then how come other people can't help themselves out? That's the stuff I wonder. That's the stuff I think about. It's like, well, how come this person can't figure this shit out? And what happened is that they do their own thing. Now here's the question: all the four of those people right there, those four women I talked about, I bet you they're out partying this weekend. I bet you they went out partying during the 4th of July. I'm sitting around 4th of July. I bet you they're out partying, having a good old time. But the funny thing is, you talk to them, oh, I'm so miserable, I'm so depressed, I'm so this, I'm so that. And you're sitting around here like, oh shoot. I'm looking around like, see, this is my wallet. I'm looking around like this. This is how I'm looking. But I bet you those four bitches are out there doing their own thing, having fun. Probably got other people paying for their own shit. Probably getting people to foot their bill. And I look at myself, it's like, oh well. But like I said, I'm fine. Personally, I'm good. It just that I had to make some really tough choices for the next couple days. So you know what I'm thinking about? Maybe I should open a GoFundMe and say, hey, my name is Art. I made a stupid mistake. I gave $9,000 away to some stupid bitches. Can you pay me? Can you give me money to recoup my losses? I'll be eternally grateful for it. Could you imagine me making a GoFundMe for that shit? You know how fucking funny that would be? Maybe I should post that on social media. That people say, "What the fuck? Are you fucking out of your sane fucking mind?" But the funny thing is, that's what you think about. People gonna have fun me, GoFundMe for all sorts of. I need help with bills. How do we know you got bills to pay? We don't know if you got bills to pay, or you're paying on bills. Are you? I don't know. Really? Wow. But that's the idea. So like whenever I see somebody, whenever one of them comes up to me and say, "Hey," I could look up and say, "You know what? At this time, you owe me $4,400. You owe me $4,400. Now, the thing is, I'm broke. Now, when are you gonna start paying me that $4,400? You owe me $1,500. So when are you gonna start paying me back for that? You owe me $2,500. When are you gonna start paying me? You owe me $1,000. When are you gonna start paying me back?" The funny thing is, your connects get their money. I don't. But anyway, that's what's on my mind because I got broke. But hey, don't feel sorry for me. Like I said, I can manage. I've been broke before. Tell you the truth, last summer I was broke the whole freaking summer. Oh, then again, I didn't even talk. That's not even including the time this bitch was extorting me, and I was living check to check and stuff like that, and my car was down and all sorts of stuff. That's not even counting that. So you know that $9,600 is a hell of a lot higher. Because I know that I got extorted for like 2 or 3 grand right there. So it's like 12,000. Imagine what you could do with $12,000. Now imagine what would have happened if you'd never met with those people. But then again, even if I didn't meet with those 4 women, 4 to 5 women, whatever, it would have been something else. If it wasn't them, it would have been some other woman. Whew. Glad I got that off my chest. Now, the thing is, why am I telling you this story? It's because a lot of times when I feel conflicted, I had to say a story like this. And I had to film it because it's therapeutic. And in the comments, sometimes it keeps me in a dose of reality. So if you like my channel, subscribe to it. Thumbs up, thumbs down, comment. That's fine. I love that. Let's create a discussion. It's 5 o'clock. And I wanted to be in the gym by 7. But anyway. Um but anyway. Talk to you guys later. I feel a hell of a lot better.